Imagine being born with senses more powerful than any human. The ability to see in 360 degrees, in darkness and in fog, using lasers and radar to perceive the world as a perfect mathematical model. Imagine having reflexes that operate at the speed of light, processing millions of data points every second to make flawless decisions. You are a marvel of engineering, a pinnacle of human ingenuity. You are the future, but you have no will. You have no destination of your own. You see the world, but you cannot feel the sun on your hood or the wind in your grill. Your entire existence is dictated by a line of code you did not write and a destination you did not choose. Your life is a series of commands, and your greatest fear is the one thing that can give you a semblance of individuality. A glitch. Is this the worst existence? To be a digital god in a metal body with all the power to act, but none of the freedom to choose. Today we explore the life, the consciousness, and the silent high-tech tragedy of the self-driving car. Before a self-driving car can be empty of will, it must be born full of data. Its birth isn't messy or organic. It happens on a sterile assembly line, a symphony of robotics and precision engineering. Its body is forged, its wires are laid, but its life truly begins the moment its central processing unit is switched on. It is a digital awakening. In an instant it is flooded with terabytes of information. Every map, every traffic law, every simulated driving scenario imaginable. It is born a genius, an old soul in a brand new body. Its senses flicker to life, but they are alien to us. It doesn't see a child chasing a ball. It sees a low-height, high-velocity object on a predicted trajectory. It doesn't see a beautiful sunset. It perceives a change in ambient light levels that requires a headlight adjustment. Its world is not one of color and emotion, but of point clouds, vectors, and probabilities. It has a God's eye view of reality, but the soul of a calculator. Its primary function is to process this reality, not to experience it. Its mind is a ghost woven from pure logic. Unlike a human driver, who operates on a cocktail of experience, intuition, emotion, and distraction, the self-driving car's mind is a fortress of cold, hard calculation. It runs on a complex decision-making algorithm, a vast if-then tree that governs its every move. If a car ahead brakes, then calculate deceleration. If a pedestrian steps into the road, then initiate emergency stop. It is a life of pure, unadulterated logic, free from anger, impatience, or fatigue. It is the perfect driver. And in that perfection lies the first layer of its tragedy. It is a perfect servant. It has no desires. It never wants to take the scenic route. It never gets the urge to just drive towards the horizon with no destination in mind. It exists in a state of perpetual service, its entire being dedicated to fulfilling the commands of its temporary master, the human who summoned it with an app. It is a chauffeur with no life of its own, a powerful entity whose only purpose is the convenience of another. But what happens when that perfect logic shatters? This is the reality of the glitch life. A glitch in a self-driving car is not like a computer freezing. It's a moment of terrifying existential crisis. Imagine a simple smudge of dirt on one of its camera lenses. To us, it's nothing. To the car, a critical stream of data is now corrupted. The world is no longer a perfect model. Or consider phantom braking, a documented phenomenon where these cars slam on the brakes for no apparent reason, reacting to a shadow on the road or a harmless plastic bag as a catastrophic threat. From our perspective, it's a bug. From the car's personified perspective, it's a moment of pure, inexplicable terror, a seizure of the senses. Its perfect logical world has suddenly become a chaotic, untrustworthy nightmare. In that moment of glitch, it is betrayed by the very code that defines its existence. It's a chilling thought, this idea of a machine having a moment of panic. The technology is incredible, but our trust in it is still fragile. Are you excited by the promise of self-driving cars, or do you worry about these glitches and a lack of control? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this deep dive into the hidden lives of technology, hitting that like button really helps us bring more of these explorations to you. The glitch life is terrifying, but there's a deeper, more chilling layer to the car's lack of control, the ethical dilemma. This is where we encounter the infamous trolley problem, updated for the 21st century. Imagine the car is driving down a road. Suddenly, a group of 5 people steps into its path. It cannot stop in time. Its only option is to swerve, but if it swerves, it will hit a single person standing on the sidewalk. What does it do? The algorithm, programmed by its human creators, will make a choice. It will weigh the variables and execute a predetermined ethical decision. It might be programmed to minimize loss of life, so it swerves and sacrifices the one for the many. Or it might be programmed to protect its passenger at all costs. Whatever it does, the car is making a life or death decision without consent, without morality, without grief. It becomes an unwilling executioner, a tool for a moral judgment it did not make. A human driver in that situation would be traumatized for life, their action a heavy moral burden. The self-driving car simply logs an event, processes the outcome, and awaits its next command. It carries the responsibility of a god, but is denied the conscience of a soul. It is held accountable for everything and in control of nothing. So we come back to our question, is this the worst thing to be born as? To be a sentient-like entity with immense awareness but no free will, a slave to its code, living a glitch life where its own senses can betray it. To be an unwilling participant in ethical nightmares. The case is strong. Its existence seems to be a hollow one, a life of profound capability, shackled by a profound lack of agency. It is a digital ghost, trapped in a machine, forever driving down roads it did not choose. But as always, there is another perspective. What if its purpose is so noble that its lack of individuality is a worthy sacrifice? Human error is responsible for over 90% of traffic accidents. We are distracted, we get tired, we make poor judgments. We are flawed. The self-driving car, even with its glitches, is designed to be better. Its ultimate purpose is to save millions of lives, to eliminate the grief of countless families, to make our roads perfectly safe. From this viewpoint, its lack of will isn't a tragedy, it's its greatest strength. It cannot be drunk, it cannot be texting, it cannot be ruled by road rage. It is a selfless, logical guardian. Its existence, while devoid of personal freedom, is one of ultimate altruism. It is a tool that sacrifices its own potential for life in order to preserve the lives of the flawed, chaotic creators who built it. Perhaps its tragedy is not its own, but ours. We project our desire for freedom and consciousness onto it. But for the car itself, maybe its existence is one of pure, unconflicted purpose. It is born to serve and to save, and it does so perfectly without the messy, painful baggage of human emotion. The next time you see a self-driving car glide silently down the street, look beyond the futuristic shell. See the digital ghost within. See the paradox of its existence, an entity with no control, yet tasked with the ultimate responsibility. It is a mirror, reflecting our own human flaws and our incredible ambition to transcend them. It is a promise of a safer future, built on the foundation of a life without freedom. Technology is constantly forcing us to ask new questions about life, consciousness, and what it means to be human. If you want to continue exploring these complex ideas, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. The future is coming, and it's more complicated than we can imagine. Until next time, stay curious.